I'm going to teach you how to play it on the guitar first. Then we'll go into Garageband and try to recreate the sound from the song. Alright, now for most of this part, for most of this song, you're going to be palm muting everything. So rest your palm on the bridge of the guitar and mute the strings. This song starts on the A string, the 5th fret, with your middle finger. Then you're going to take your index, middle finger, and your pinky finger, and you're going to move it to the 4th, 5th, and 7th frets of the D string respectively. So you start on A, on the 5th fret, then the 4th, 5th, and 7th fret on the D string. And remember, it's not going to sound anything like it until we add the effect. So keep that in mind. The second part, we start on the E string on the 7th fret with our pinky. Then we're going to take our middle finger and our pinky, and we're going to play the 5th and the 7th fret on the A string. And then our index will be on the 4th fret of the D string. So 7th fret on the E string, 5th and 7th frets on the A string, and the 4th fret on the D string. So and then you just alternate between those throughout the verses. And that's the majority of the song. Alright, the pre-chorus is even more simple. Like, it really doesn't get any more simple than this. With your middle finger, or I guess your finger of preference, you're going to hold down the 7th fret of the G and B string. And you just alternate picking up and down for like the entire pre-chorus. That's really what the entire pre-chorus is. So this is the strumming pattern. You just do it for both of them at the same time. And you do that the whole pre-chorus. And it sounds a lot different when you add the effect. Now for the 4th verse, it's really not that much different from the first 3 verses. You're just playing what you learned backwards. So instead of playing, you're playing this. So all we're doing is we're starting on the 7th fret of the D string to the 5th and the 4th, and then the 5th fret of the A string. Right? Then we're going to take our index finger and put it on the 4th fret of the D string. With our pinky, we're going to put the 7th fret of the A string, then the 5th fret of the A string, and then the 7th fret of the E string. Remember, when you were playing in the verses, now you're just playing them backwards. Let's head into Garageband and try to recreate this effect. Now we're going to just make a new instrument. Click electric guitar. We'll mute that for now. We're going to go into the preset Dublin delay, and we're going to change a few things. First, I'm going to change the amp model to this one. And if we double click, you'll see that it's small brown face combo. We're going to also turn off the overdrive and the sustain. Click this little arrow, and we're going to turn on the master reverb, turn it up to about 20%. It doesn't really need that much, but it gives us a nice reverberated sound, and it just makes the overall sound better. Now you have to double click on the delay pedal and we're going to switch the time, if it's not already there, to 1/8D. I'm not really sure what this stands for, but I know that it's a standard in all delay pedals, so even if you don't have Garageband, you can recreate this effect. I'll change the repeats up to 100%, and I'll turn the tone cut to lows. You also want to make sure that your overall project tempo is set to 138. Come down to this LED display, and if you're not already there, click this middle button and make your way all the way down to project and set this tempo to 138. The delay pedal reads the information from the tempo, so you need to make sure that it's set to 138 or it's not going to match up with the song. Now that we've added our effect, it should sound like this. And that's it. I hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for watching, and always rate, comment, and subscribe.